Hey guys, welcome to my channel, LovedHappy. My name is Kaylyn and I'm so glad that you are here today. Today is the second episode in a little series I'm doing about how to add more meaning to your life and just how to make a difference in this world a little bit more in the short time that you're here. This is something that's always been on my mind ever since I was a little kid, so I feel very me talking about these sorts of things. So today's tip is expanding your generosity. Our world doesn't really teach generosity very much. I don't really feel like it's a topic of our culture at all. It's definitely a Christian virtue and is something that we are encouraged to do as believers, and I think it's something that really shows God's love when we can give so freely to other people without expecting anything in return. And our generosity can impact people so much. I've been incredibly impacted by things that have been given to me in my life, and I know that I have greatly impacted other people with my generosity as well, and it feels so good. It's definitely a challenge. But one thing I want to say is that it's very easy to think, I don't have enough to give. If I had this much money, if I had this job, if I was in this situation, then I would give more. But that is not true. You have enough to give right where you're at, and you can bless someone with the little that you have. Because it's not only money or monetary things that we can give time to people. We can listen to people who need to be listened to. We can listen to people who need someone to talk to. We can give our energy and we can help someone. We can help, a grandparent with stuff around their house or something like that. But it is so freeing to value generosity. It gets us out of ourselves. If I'm ever feeling just kind of stuck in myself or just down and inward focused, I always try and just look out and see what I can do for someone else or how I can bless someone else. I have a good friend who is another busy mom, and we often hang out. But I thought, I don't know what to do right now. I'm kind of bored. Why don't I offer her to go get her groceries and just bring them by so she doesn't have to run to the store with her child. So I did that, and that was a big blessing to her. One time, this is when I was pregnant with my daughter, Elia. So I worked at Toyota when I was pregnant. And there's this one woman who worked in service, and we never talked a ton. I mean, we talked on our lunch breaks, and we talked in passing, and she was super friendly. She was probably 50 or something. She had grown kids and that sort of thing. But it's not like we were best friends, but we were friendly and we'd chat about things, and she'd ask how my pregnancy was going and that sort of stuff. But about 2 months before I had my daughter, we moved about an hour away from the dealership. I was not working there anymore. I went on maternity leave, and after my daughter was born, I'd found out that she had a gift for me for the baby. And I didn't have any work, baby shower, or anything. This was a car dealership full of men, and that was not something that I did there. But she, I guess, felt sad that they didn't do that for me. So one day when I'm back in town, I pick it up, and it was this beautiful basket, and it was clear that there's so much stuff inside of it from this woman. I was like, is this just from Bonnie? That was her name. And it was, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. I can't believe she picked all this stuff out for me and for my daughter. And I didn't open it there, but I took it home, and my husband and I get into it together, and literally there's outfit after outfit after outfit after outfit. I think there's some other things too, but it was just endless and just sweet little things in it. And I was so moved by her generosity that she went and picked these outfits out for me and my daughter. And again, we weren't even that close. There was probably 15 outfits in there. It was something, there's something when you kind of go above and beyond that is very moving. And when I think about being generous, I really try and go to that level where I feel stretched and where I know this is going to be a blessing to someone. It's not going to be an afterthought. And that's what that was to me. It wasn't one gift. I'm not saying it always has to be extravagant. We always have to spend a lot of money. But when we put thought into things, it can be so impactful. And I actually had a friend who was pregnant, and they're another young couple like my husband and I. They don't have a ton of money. And I did the same thing for her. I went and found different things on sale. I had different gifts that I had received because she was having a baby boy that I hadn't used. And I didn't do this because I received it, but at the same time, I was just so inspired to bless her. And so I just found a bunch of toys and kind of a little bit of everything that we used and I thought would be helpful to her. I had a bunch of diapers we didn't use. And what she did for me really inspired me to want to give that away when we ourselves didn't have a ton of money by any means at all. And we were able to really bless them and just touch their hearts with that, That's just a simple story of how generosity has impacted me. And I think especially since that was from someone who wasn't super close, it was even more meaningful. And I just want to challenge you, you're not going to give more than you do right now in your life. And giving should always kind of feel like a sacrifice. That is what giving is about. So my challenge for you this week is to just have the idea of generosity in your mind and ask God, show me who I can give to, and I promise He will show you. We're so focused on ourselves in our lives and in this culture. I just encourage you to switch that up and think about what you can do for others, what you can give to others. I know being a busy mom, we give all day long, but there's still other ways that we can bless people around us in our lives. And one other thing, when you give, really try and give fully with a full heart, because there's nothing worse than receiving a gift from someone who feels like they're halfway giving it to you. It just steals the whole joy from the whole experience, and it's almost like you'd rather not receive the gift at all. So if you're giving your time to someone, if you're giving something to them, you need to be in the place mentally where you don't like show them that you're nervous, but just try and get in that joyful place so that they can joyfully receive it and know that it's coming from a place of love and joy, because it's much more easy to receive it that way and just much more fun to receive gifts that way from other people. So give what you have and more will be given to you. So don't fear that. God has got your back, and He just loves when we just have open hands and share what He has given us. It's just such a blessing and such a display of Him and His love and of His abundant provision. Anyways, I hope that encouraged you to consider what you can give to others, and you can really be a huge blessing to someone in such a simple way, and it will make you feel so good if you do it. It's kind of addicting. The more you do it, the more you want to keep giving. I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!